Eddy from Hanguk, and I believe you've seen our videos. Today is something special. Before moving forward, I would like to say once again what we do, what we have done. So before Nathan and I went to the local places to see beautiful places in Korea, and also we went universities to show you how the school will teach you when you come to Korea. So we've been Hanyang universities, we've been Hanguk University, and later on we are going to visit Hanguk University in the middle of this month to show you the classrooms and also the meeting with the teachers and also interviewing students, get a real feedback. The good thing about our Hanguk service, because we are located in Korea, so that's why we can show you the schools, the location of the school, and also locations must-see places in Korea. Okay, so today, so what our service is not just only introducing schools, because our logo is Live and Study Korea. So that's why I want you to show you how to live in Korea. And I would like to introduce Bodley's House, a shared house company. Bodley's House, we are Hanguk and Bodley's House has been working since 2009, because our head office in Japan have worked together pretty long time. So I will introduce one of the staff at Bodley's House, and you can, if you have any question, you can ask us and ask him later. And also later, I'm going to invite one tenant, one student, now currently living in the home, the room from the Bodley's House. So first, let me introduce Mr. Lee, right?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for coming to our live video. Although the location is Bodley's House.
Yeah, right.
Thank you so much for coming. And like I said, Bodley's House and us have been working pretty long time, and our students love the houses, like friends, like roommates. So that's why I happily introduce Bodley's House. But I'm not a master. I'm not a master of the Bodley's House. So I prepared a couple of questions from you guys. So I'm going to ask him one by one. At the same time, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Leave a comment below. So we are going to help you now and later on. So first of all, what's your name and what are you doing in Bodley's House?
Right. Hello guys. So I'm Hangmin Lee from who is a staff of Bodley's House, and which is our house is a multicultural community shared house in Seoul. And generally, we do help the foreigners and Korean find a place to stay in Seoul according to their preference. Such as the area they would like to live, and the monthly budget they have, and the day come to Seoul, and what else? The type of the house and room, and so on. So it's not only we just offer a house with a reasonable rent, but also we give them the global connected community in the house for both of them.
Right. Because at first, what I was amazed is that we introduced the first system last year, and you guys come to a subway station to pick them up to the house.
Yeah.
It was amazing because for them it's middle of nowhere. Of course it's in front of the subway station, middle of nowhere, and how to get there. Even the Koreans, their Korean skills not read the Korean, no idea where the house is. So it was very amazing for me as well.
Yes, right. For us, if the foreigners, if they come from their reservation from our house, and then if they come to Korea, in the case we, before they leave for Korea, we email them how to come to the house. And actually, our all houses are mainly located near main stations. So we let them know how to come to the station near the house, and then we will meet at the station, and then we go to the house together. Actually.
That's amazing. And can you tell me about a little bit of what the Bodley's House kind of history? A little bit of
okay,
history?
so It's like for me, I think that like since in Seoul, of course, like any other big cities in other countries, is like finding a great place to live in a like safe area with affordable rent would be really challenging for foreigners. Even like even for locals as well. So like because I think that most owners they require a deposit that is unreasonable and excessive. So and then like living alone in a new and an unfamiliar environment would be really hard and like real lonely. So actually, and then before we started our business in Seoul, we did Korean market research. And then we found that like most foreigners, they could hardly make a relationship with locals. And then like afterward, they just like left for their country without any having conversation with Korean people. So that we thought that like providing our international houses would be solving the problem, which is like social issue in the world.
So I believe, like I said in front, because Borderless House has like a Japanese branch. Japanese branch is like a headquarters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you guys have not just only in Seoul, but also like Taiwan.
Yes.
Right? So it's like a multicultural, like company. Not just only Seoul, but also it has been like how long have been like working like your company?
It's like actually our headquarters, as you already said, like our headquarters located in Japan, and then we started our business in 2008.
Oh, 2008.
Yes.
1 year. Cool. Okay.
And then we entered the Korean market in late 2012, and then it's like in Taiwan 2014. Yeah, 14. Sorry. And then so like actually the total number of the houses in 3 countries, we have around like 125 houses.
Wow. That's nice because like a Borderless House, this is not just only one-time thing. Because today I'm busy like office of Borderless House, but next week Monday same time 12 like KST Korean Standard Time, I'm going to go one of the house and show you guys how the house looks like. I've been there last year. I want to live there. Believe me, this is like a real house. The real Korean family lives.
Yeah, right.
So next week in the same time, I would love to show you the house and also meet the student, friends over there. The good thing about like Borderless House, I will ask him later. They live like with Koreans.
Yeah, right.
So after this, normally like the Koreans either like a university student or like working in Seoul. So when they come to home, you guys can practice and like have fun with them, and we can go later.
Yeah.
And the other question actually, from me actually, how many houses do you have in Korea? And how many people you have helped to stay in Korea?
So like first at this moment we have managed 26 houses in Central Seoul. So also I forgot to mention about this, and then we have also in other houses in Japan and Taiwan, and then the other tenants from other countries, they can come to Korea and they stay for free since we have our houses in those countries. So like that is called house exchange program.
Oh, so someone from Japan can stay in Korea.
Yeah, right.
And the other way as well.
Yes.
In Taiwan.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
So to answer to his question, like
yeah, but like
yeah.
like how many people currently or have been with your service?
So like the tenants we have had like around like 2,600 at this moment so far.
Wow.
And then at this moment currently we have 200 people.
So you have 26 houses in Seoul, and you have helped to more than 2,500 people.
Yes, right.
That's amazing. Because when you come to Korea, you study or you work like half of your time, but the other half, except like sleeping, the other half you're gonna like stay at home.
Yeah.
So where to live, how to live is very important.
Exactly.
That's why we want to like work with like professional company like you guys to provide the best services in Seoul and of course in Japan, all around the world. So with the experiences, so you mentioned like 26 houses in Seoul. Normally, they are located in the subway, nearby subway station or bus stop, so that they can go easily, like nearby, the shopping mall or where they live. Cool. Yeah. How about the very important and frequently asked question would be how much? So how much it is like per month? Let's say like an average.
Oh, yeah. That thing is that like I can say that it depends on the type of the house and rooms. So like we have quad and triple, double, and the single rooms. And generally the quad room, I'm gonna say in dollars. Like the quad room for 4 people, it is around the $400. And yeah, of course, like including all utilities such as electricity and water, gas, and internet fee, everything. And then for the triple room, it's about $450. And then for the double room and single room, they are between $500 and $650.
So I believe you have lots of options for your room, and also the price is quite reasonable. Just because like you said in front, at first there is no deposit. A little bit of deposit, but like unlike like $5,000, like $10,000, which is like very expensive. Which is normal in Korea. However, for you guys, like you guys stay like up to like 2 years, like 1 year. But input those like budget is too much.
Yeah, right.
So that's why we love to introduce your services as well. Okay, so so you tell me about the options, locations, price. And the other question would be, like you said, you can move to like Taiwan or Japanese, houses in there. But can they move in Korea? Like let's say they move like schools, they change the they change like company, then they can move like each other.
Oh yeah, of course. Like as long as the other house in the other areas in Seoul has some available, in that case they can make a relocation. Yeah.
Oh, that's
they can check out through our website actually. Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, right. I saw your website. The good thing about it, there's lots of pictures and videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, if you have like questions, there's like 26 houses. What's the difference is you can just check their like website and like see the movies as well. Like, and there's like kind of simple like interview, like introduction. So you have like more like ideas. And once again, this is Eddy from Hanguk. I'm visiting Baudelaires' house. So if you have any questions, leave a message or a comment below. And also, you can leave like emails later on, so that like we and like Baudelaires' house can help you guys. There's a couple of more questions before I invite like one of the students. The good thing about like living in Baudelaires' house, you guys have like activities.
Oh, right.
Can you tell me about like activities?
Yes. So, as we already mentioned about the houses in Japan and Taiwan, we have a house exchange program. So our tenants can use this program for free. So like since we have our house in Japan, Kyoto, Tokyo, Osaka, and Taipei in Taiwan, and then as long as they have their available time to go there, and then they just can go there and then stay for free. The minimum staying is 1 week and the maximum is 1 month. They can stay, they can choose actually.
That's nice.
And then the other one is like we provide this language exchange program. So I can say that also like it depends on people because they have the different time to back to the house. They might not have the conversation like as many as they want. So like if they would like to study language more practically, we are gonna find Korean partner or other partner from other houses in Seoul, and then they will meet one by one, the body program. Right. In our office with our staff for the first orientation, and then for the second time and third time they can meet whenever they want for exchange languages. And then the last one is the event. That is called Baudelaires event. Actually, we did our event for Cherry Blossom near the park over there, and then we did some activities, and then of course the winners they got some prize. Such as like discount on the rent fee, and then yes, and then actually we did like after parties for those who would like to join. But I know that drinking is not good. But for some, drinking is good actually. I'm Korean. Yeah, drinking is good actually. So like, but you guys can have a chance to meet other people from other houses, so that you guys can talk like how to live in that house and how to like study there, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that would be like a real experiences, you know. As a foreigner, I've been like here and there, like other countries, but it's kind of challenging to me, like real people living there, so they get like advice and you know, daily like things to do. So it's gonna be very good like chance to meet like a body program, also like events, time to time. Then you know like locations as well as like you can build connections in Korea. I guess that's like amazing thing.
Yeah, and then like even though they cannot join this program, like since in the house we set the ratio of our tenants nationality, so there are half Korean and half non-Korean in the house, so that you guys can have some time to talk.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's one thing that I normally like recommend, like you guys to use their services, because like I said at first, you know, it's like living in like a room is not just only relaxing. Of course, you need to relax, but at the same time, though, you might have like a reason to come to Korea. One of the reasons would be like improving your Korean skills and also like making networking. So it has like a chance after you work or study, you just can come to home, and then like, there's like people, Korean local people, so that you can make friendship, you know, and also like the other like foreign people, like from America, from Belgium, from like here and there. So it will be not just, I guess like this not ending story.
Yeah.
So after all, you can, after leaving the borderless house, you would have more friends in Korea and overseas. And the other question would be, how is the process when they want to? Of course, they will ask us, and I will ask you. But how was the process in your side?
Oh yeah, generally, first for those who are in Korea, actually, they usually call us or give us some email, so, and then we give them some available with their preference. So like after they get the email from us, and then if they would like to reserve the room that we recommend, and then they can have a room being of the house first, and then they can confirm their reservation like by paying the initial payment actually. And then the other hand, like for those who are not in Korea, in this case they can also get some information of our houses by email. And then if they would like to reserve the room, in the case they can watch the house introducing video, as you already mentioned, through our website. And then they can confirm their reservation by having a simple interview through Skype with our staffs. And then, yes, they can confirm their reservation by paying the initial payment.
The reason we also like recommend their services is it's not just only like here is your room. It's not something like that. So what they do is like they interview with the like a potential like a customer, so that they want the other like currently living in the home, living in the room, they want to check like the person or these people are good match. That's like one thing that I amazed as well. So they don't just provide room, they provide like good quality of services. That's why I want to recommend, and I want to have like this kind of video with you guys. And there is one thing more, because we have been working together, so there is some promotion. So if you use our service, their service through us, you would have like a discount. So feel free to ask us anytime if you are looking for the houses in Korea, in Seoul, and we happily help you guys in advance later on. Anything to add except what you said? Lots of information, of course.
Through the Facebook, please search my name.
Your name, okay? What I did.
And then like since if you have some plan to come to Korea for a short time or for a long time, actually about the contract we have, you guys can make the like as long as you want. So like the minimum contract required from us is at least 1 month. And then if you make the contract 6-month contracts, and then if you have some like personal issues to back to your country, in the case like it doesn't matter how long your contract is remained, as long as you give us the moving on notice, like 30 days. So I guess also our contract is like flexible. So yeah, if you're considering coming to Korea, yeah, just contact us. We are gonna give you all options.
Yeah, that's amazing as well. Yeah, you know, basically, you know, they have good services and reasonable services. So you know, they have experiences as well. So it's gonna be very good to use their services. And also, we love to also like introduce one student, one tenant living in Europe. Your room.
Yeah.
Can you? Yes, please.
Yes.
You are the center.
Yeah. Here?
Yes, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hey. Okay, so can you tell me your name and where you're from?
So my name is Ayhan. I'm from Belgium, Brussels, and from Syria originally, my family. I'm currently studying at the Korea University Business School. I'm an exchange student for 1 semester. I'll be done in 2 months, in June. Yeah.
So you came here like a 4 month ago?
In February. Yeah.
Oh, cool. How do you like so far Korea?
It's amazing. I would really recommend it for anyone who's into the East Asian culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing.
So it might be different, like what you have like experiences in your country.
In Belgium, yeah, it's really different. It has nothing to do with Belgian or European culture. Although people love alcohol here, so it's we have some similarities to Belgium. Yeah.
So when you come to here, you live here like for months, and how did you find the border service?
So basically, I was first of all, our college here, they sent us like PDF with a list of different college dormitories. Then they sent me one dormitory with a shared room with 4 persons, no 3 persons, which was a little bit a lot for me to share a room with 3 different persons. Then I googled house sharing in Seoul, and I found like the top 3 wordpress.com, like on it.
Cool.
So no one told me about it before.
Oh, so you found it, and then do you like the services?
I think it's amazing, especially when so the website is really well designed.
Right.
Guys, they don't pay me anything. I'm just not promoting they gave me cold water, however. It's hot.
Yes, going hard.
Yeah, so the website's really well designed, really easy, user friendly. Then I found different houses. I contacted Hakim Lee, and it was really fast response. All the information is on the website, or if you have additional information, just send an email. Additionally, so once we decided about the house, he interviewed me on Skype.
Right.
So he gave me many information that would be useful for me, like how to get to the house from the airport, different paperwork that would be useful for my stay in Korea and so on. Yeah.
Very nice. How about your roommate? You live alone or in the house? Or
I have a single room.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
single room.
What about the roommates over there? How many people?
We are 9 people.
Cool.
I'm gonna say like half Koreans and half international. So
Right.
we have Germans, Lebanese. What do we have too? I forgot. We have many people in the house. Many people. And I think that the first day when I came in, it was amazing. Everyone welcomed me. We shared the food together the first day as the dinner, and then especially the Koreans, the locals, they helped me a lot when I had questions about like different locations or translation, or sometimes when I have a local phone call with Koreans, they translate. They help me a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice of them.
Yeah, very nice. And especially I can really practice my English because in Belgium we don't speak English, so I think it's really interesting.
Oh, how about Korean? Practice.
Yeah,
Of course, you might speak like English, but you're.
Yeah, actually, I don't have any Korean classes yet at college.
Oh,
So I'm gonna take some courses now.
I see. So all the classes in the university is like in English.
It's
I
in
guess.
English. Yeah, it's English.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's all about marketing, basically.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's nice. But as a Korean, I recommend you like take advantage of like living in
In a shared house.
and also you can
Definitely.
you might have like a learn bad Korean.
No. I think that if you live with Koreans, you're gonna learn at least the basics of the language, just like the dialect at least. Yeah.
Just wondering that like you living with 9 different people, and there's like I believe there would be some kind of rules to
That's right, lures.
rules like
Yeah.
house rules.
Yeah, rules.
Is there something like that? And it's okay to.
Yeah, so actually before moving to the Chonyangi, so the current house, I used to live in Mapo.
Oh,
We were only 4 people at the beginning.
Yeah, he meant only location.
Yeah, I
Oh,
changed
okay.
location.
cool.
So I changed because I had the roommates with me at the first house. I like to have single room for like discretion and so on. So for the rules, I think that the rules are being implemented by the entire house, so everyone, and we stick to it. So if you don't have any rules, it's going to be hard to manage the house because
True, yeah.
I mean you can't like take a shower at 2 a.m. or vacuum at 1 a.m. You should have rules. So once again, the rules have been implemented by us.
Yeah, that's
With the help of the
Yeah,
of the board.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So in the middle of time, you moved the other room.
Another house, different
Another house,
Yeah.
different.
So I started at Mapo area,
Uh.
and then now I'm Chonyangi, which is
So yeah. Which do you prefer, or like both are great, or like?
I would say no. Both houses, the houses are great. The Mapo is more modern house.
Oh, okay.
It's more modern. It's like the 22nd story floor. For the Chonyangi, it's an apartment. It's really big apartment, 9 people, of course.
Yes, sure.
Now, when I say 9 people, some people might say like, "Wow, that's too much people." Actually, no, because everyone has his time schedule,
Of course, yeah.
and like it's rarely to cross someone in the hallway in the house. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all busy.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I have like one last question. So
Yeah.
would you recommend going to this house?
Yes,
Your
of
friends
course. Yeah, of course. I
or
recommend.
your family?
My family, sure. I hope not gonna come here, but anyway, no, I'm kidding. I would recommend the house. Why? Because first of all, you share the house with locals, and it's really useful for people who do not speak Korean. You can also practice different languages. So I have Germans in the house. I have Lebanese. I practice many languages as I can. What's important about Borderless? 2 things basically. You have good staff, always smiling and laughing, as you can see, and really friendly. They can help you with anything you want on the Kakao, the application. And the second thing is that you have many houses spread in Seoul, so you can choose the area that you want, and you'll definitely find a house there. So
That's amazing.
yeah, it's amazing.
That's amazing. Personal question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Korean food?
Besides
soju?
no, of course. I forgot the name in Korean. It's the chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese. Yeah, you know the chicken, then you put cheese. No, I forgot the name. I had the name in my mind.
맞는 것 같은데요?
With beer.
No, not with beer. Like just
Okay.
like you have chicken, and then you put cheese on the top of it.
Okay.
With noodles, also with noodles.
닭갈비.
This called that.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
Isn't that spicy? Kind of.
Yeah, it's spicy. When I eat it, I just cry. Yeah. It's really spicy.
Yeah, but it's good enough.
Really good. I would recommend it to us.
Got it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this is all for now. And thank you so much for joining our Facebook Live.
Thank you.
And I hope you would have like more and more information about Borderless house, how they live, how they choose, how they help, how we can help, of course. And next week, like I said, we are going to visit one of the houses and show you the room and also area, like our nearby the areas, like shortly. And you would have like more and more like better information when you come to Korea, when you choose the Borderless house. And once again, this is Eddy. This is
Hanguk.
This is
Ayham
from Belgium.
from Belgium.
I've never been Belgium.
It's amazing. You should come to my house.
Yes.
For free.
It's official. It's now official.
It's official.
Nobody can say no.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Oh, North Korea. Here, like, yeah. So, of course. So, of course. Joking, sorry.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye, guys. See you next week, same time.